Hello, and welcome to this week's lesson. I'm Kieran, and I will be taking you through the 6 words found on this week's social media, which contain popular English words and phrases. We look at words and phrases from everyday life here in the UK, help you pronounce them, provide an easy to understand definition, and give you a clear example of how you could use it in real life. Anyway, let's get started with our first word this week. Hello, and the first word we have for you this week is a calm and peaceful one. And this one is tranquil. So let's have a look at the definition for tranquil. This is the feeling when someone becomes totally calm and at peace with themselves and their surroundings. So there's the definition. Now let's have a look at the example. The girl decided to go to the beach and did some yoga. She felt very tranquil with only the sound of the waves in the background. The second word we have for you this week is an exciting adventure one. And this one is embark. So, what does embark mean? Well, let's have a look at the definition. So this is when someone first gets onto or into a vehicle to start their journey. Embarking on a journey is exciting. That's a great definition. So let's learn it further by taking a look at the example. The girl embarked on her journey to London at 7:35 a.m. by taking the train. She was excited to see many interesting places in London. The third word this week is quite a strange and funny one. So, this word is bizarre. So what does bizarre mean? Well, let's take a look at the definition. So, this is something which looks very unusual, strange, or uncommon. Bizarre things are able to catch our attention. So there's a good definition of bizarre. So let's learn it even deeper by having a look at an example. The magician produced a bizarre magic trick. He matched the card the other person thought of. People thought it was bizarre. The next word we look at this week is a very useful one, and it can help us do many things very easily. And this word is utilize. So, what does utilize mean? Well, we'll find out in the definition. So, this is when someone is able to make good use of something. People use tools and things to help them complete tasks. So there's the definition, and let's learn about an example to help us further understand utilize. The girl utilized the maps on her phone to help her find her way to the restaurant. She would have been lost without it. The penultimate word we have for you in this week's lesson is buzz. Now, what does buzz mean? So, the word buzz means that there is a feeling of excitement amongst a group of people. This is normally found in social situations or occasions. So that's an interesting definition to the word buzz, which is an exciting and happy word. So now let's move on to the example where we will learn more about buzz. There was a buzz in the bar during the football match. Many of their fans had gathered to watch the exciting match. And now we've reached the end of this week's lesson. So now we have the final word, which is a very interesting one. And this one is counteract. So what does this complex word mean? Well, let's take a look at the definition. So this is when there is one force which fights against another in order to reduce its impact. Disasters such as fire can be counteracted. So there we have the definition. And now let's look at an example of counteract. The firefighter worked extremely hard to counteract a fire which had started in the village. It was put out in less than 1 hour. Thank you for taking part in this week's lesson. We really appreciate your company. We will be back with more lessons each week to provide you with the most important English words and phrases. Why not check out our website and find out how you can further improve your English with our online self-study courses. We have a free 2-week trial so you can learn exactly how to use our course by the time the trial ends. Feel free to check out our social media feeds to keep up with the latest news. Anyway, thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!